Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm out on a little GROM, and as I promised, part 2 to take you on a little ride. I've got about half a tank left. I've filled up again, and I'm sitting over just over 110, I think 110, 120 miles of range on a half a tank from full. So I'm actually hoping to get 200 miles on this little 6-litre tank. But I will update you guys on that as soon as this tank is now fully done and I haven't half filled it and whatever. So I ride it till where the reserve light comes on. Again, this little cheap bike has got a reserve light. It's also got a gear changing indicator light. How bizarre! Some of the more expensive bikes doesn't actually have that. Quite interesting. But yeah, I've been really enjoying this little bike, using it to work and back. And I've skipped a week of doing videos because here in the UK it's just been smashing it out with rain. It's just been rain the whole time, and I can't get out to have a nice-ish day to take you guys on a ride. But this sun is out, was coming out. It's a beautiful 6 degrees outside. And I'm going to strap the camera to my face, and then I'm going to take you on a ride and see if we can get 60 miles per hour on this little beast. I am a 80 kilogram rider with all my kit on, and I also want to give you guys just a quick look around the bike. So I've used the bike now. It's about most of the time in the week when it was raining, and some comments was if you take the whale tail off, then it covers your back, and I'm actually glad I didn't install the tail tidy yet, because my back has been dry. But I'll show you now where it sort of sprays up and so forth. But okay, let's quickly show you and then we get on the bike. Okay, so here's the little beast, still fairly clean. I've got a chain lock at the moment, a Magnum chain lock, but almost the chain is heavier than the bike. And this is just because if you insure with some of the companies, their requirement to pay out is to have a solid secure lock that is approved by them. If your bike is not locked with that and it gets stolen or whatever, then they do not pay you any money. That's the front head side, you can see there. Oh yeah, so see, I've got a chain lock, and I want to get a disc lock with an alarm. It's on the side view. I think after my 600 mile service that I want the dealership to do, because yes, I know I can probably do that, but I want to do the first 600 miles just for them to check everything, and if there's any warranty stuff that needs to be replaced, then they can do that. But as you can see here from the rear, that's where it gunks in most of the time, on the fender, and then on the sides here. But it was really it's about 10 miles from the office, and it is fairly clean. So I'm super happy with that. The little lights and stuff works well. Here you can see. I'll probably also look at upgrading the chain as well. The chain sounds like a little go-kart chain. Maybe get a higher quality chain. But yeah, I need to get some oil on that chain as well, especially now when it becomes winter and colder, because the water just cleans it all out and so forth. But yeah, very nice little bike, to be honest. Okay, I just want to sit on the bike so you guys can see how a 5'11" person look on the bike. So there we go, 5'11", and as they were saying, this is 761 millimeters of seat height, and that's how I flat foot with the bend in the knee. And if I'm up, this is a nice little cover. Your knee kicks in there. It's enough to get down to the brake and so forth. But yeah, it's a very relaxed ride, and I'm just sitting in front of this the grab handle on the seat. I can probably go a little bit forward when I arrive with my daughter on the back. She gets that bit of space, but then I've got still enough space to really be comfortable on the bike. But yeah, a little bit back, and then I've got enough space for my arms. It's got a slight bend in, and I sit upright, fairly straightforward, relaxed really. So yeah, awesome. And it's really light, really light. The seat is hard, that's all I can say. Some feedback on the seat. The seat is flat, but that's good. But the seat is hard, especially if you do longer distances. But hey man, it's a small cheap bike. You can't expect it to be a hard seat of a £10,000 bike. Okay, well, let's get going. Strap the bike, strap the camera to my face, and then let's go for a ride. Got all my winter gloves and stuff out this morning because yeah, when it's cold, it's cold. Power on. There's a little light in the middle for changing. So yeah, 117 miles on a tank so far. Woohoo! Super powerful, the beast of the east. Indicator is nice and close to your finger. I was also riding the other day when there was no moon after dark, because it is now becoming closer to winter. And man, let me tell you one thing, the light works, so that's always a good indication, specifically if you're riding in the after dark. So the guy is going for a cycle. I hope you guys can hear. So as I said, I'm a 80 kilogram rider, and I'm not tucking or anything, and it cruises really easy at 50 miles an hour. So there I'm sitting upright. There's a slight wind from the front, and it just smashes it out. You can feel it wants to go more. And I've got enough space here in the front, nice and comfortable. And it's a 40 mile an hour zone. Let me slow down here. So just to give you guys some feedback, the comfort on the bike, you know, I always go on about comfort if you're watching my other videos. It's you know, when you're getting older, there's sort of a what do you call it, a standard of comfort that you would like. Well, I would like, at least. Specifically if you're going to ride the bike straight through the winter months as well. I sort of don't ride the bike for, say, about 2 weeks combined in winter. You know, when it's really bad and it's snowy and whatever. It happens not often, but it does happen. But if it does happen, then I use the car. So yeah, that's in fifth. Drop down, woohoo! And I'll show you the indicator. The change indicator. Come on. There we go. Change indicator, and then you can change the gear. You don't have to. Well, you don't have to, but that's what they say is the optimal place to change, or the maximum revs to change the gear. But then I must say, I'm super impressed with the amount of nice little bits on the bike, and as I said, compared to more expensive bikes that you know, don't have a large gear indicator. They make it tiny. I had on my BMW, what was it, the R90 Scrambler, big old bike, really nice bike, but the gear indicator was so tiny that you can never see it. Not that I don't really need it, but you know, if you implement stuff like that, it would be quite nice to make that the biggest. You know, because the time was bigger than the gear indicator. So for me, that's a little bit for waste. Oh yeah, go down. There we go. Yeah, the bike is really nice and what do you call it? Agile. Nice, easy clutch, and for a new rider, man. No, I was sort of looking at the guys riding scooters, and I would rather buy something like this where I can still gear change, compared to something where I just twist the throttle. For some people that's perfectly good, and it's probably easier because most of the delivery guys use the scooters for delivering. But so there, I'm open taps. This is up a hill. I haven't used this road in ages. I don't know what the quality is. There's a lot of loose stones in the middle, and it's cold, so yeah, just keeping it 50 miles an hour here. Hopefully we can find a little open section. But okay, just to carry on with that, it's I would rather like to ride something that feels more like a bike, where it's got a clutch and gears, compared to a scooter. That's just personal opinion, I would say. But yeah, super nice. Very nice and relaxed seating position. No real issues. You get wind blast, but that is what you can expect. There's 53 miles an hour, but I've got a wind, got a headwind. And there we go, we're in Mortimer. And this is like a perfect little bike as well to go and explore the back countries, the back roads. Woo! Whoa, sun in my face. Yeah. I hope you guys can see, but yeah, the sun is like at that low angle, straight in my face. Indicator off, let's go. Yeah, you know, everything is very what do you call it, easy to use. And I must say, you know, it's I think it's a typical Honda thing. It's nice and easy. There's a guy on a bike, no lights, no nothing, no one can see him, dark clothes, beautiful, low to the ground. Woo! Oh, the sun is straight in my face. Yeah, it's, trying to pick up speed in fifth takes a little bit longer. It's always good to tap it down to fourth, and then you can keep on going again. So this little bike has got ABS on the front only, so be aware if you brake hard with the rear, it's going to slide. And because the bike is so light, it does slide fairly easy. This is the stock tires. These are one of a few of the things that I will upgrade on the bike. I think first will be a nice Scorpion exhaust. I asked on the Facebook group, and there was loads of different exhausts. I want something that is not loud and still supported by MOT and whatever, because I can't be asked to change the exhausts. So one of the first things is probably in a nice Scorpion exhaust. And then what I'll do is small little things like the mirrors, change that to I was looking at the bi-end mirrors, and that is quite nice, but it makes the bike a little bit wider, and I don't know if I want the bike wider, so I specifically use the bike for filtering in the traffic. So I might look at something else there, or just keep these ones on for the time being. But I also want to change the levers to the smaller levers. I think that looks really cool to have the smaller levers. So exhaust levers, you know, the indicators that light up on the front, that makes the bike more visible. Now, most of the guys upgrade to the smaller ones. That's perfectly fine, but specifically riding straight through winter, it's quite nice to have a larger view on the road for the other people, not for me really. So I'll probably keep them as standard. Then what I'll do is so yeah, exhaust levers. I'll look at the tail tidy, but the tail tidy for me, if it's gonna kick up, then I'll probably just stay away. We'll keep it like this one. I did read about getting a smaller number plate. Now I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what is the rules here in the UK, but it looks like you can buy a slightly smaller number plate. So I want to look at getting a smaller number plate, just so that looks a little bit better. There's the byway. Yeehaw! And then the other one is probably tires. Get some different tires that will give you more grip, specifically in the winter, and yeah, would just be sort of more sure-footed, because the tires that I've got on is the stock ones, is the IRC ones, and a lot of people are saying that the stock tires is quite bad. Now I've used my Sur-Ron. If you guys know, the Sur-Ron is like an electric bike, and it comes with knobby tires for road use. Not ideal, but I use that pretty much straight through winter. Listen, man, it's not the most grippy tires at all. Cheap Chinese tires, but man, you can use it. I just went a little bit slower. You know, when it's cold, and the route that I take, you just have to ride slower. It's as simple as that. It's the same as people saying they can't ride a Hayabusa because I'm gonna crash. No, it's all about how much you turn the donkey's ear, and and if you turn the donkey's ear too much, specifically if you're on a slippery road or whatever, and you turn the donkey's ear too much, then you're going to get into trouble. Doesn't matter how much safety aids there are, can only aid you that far. But yeah, guys, you know, this is now for me like a perfect hour outing on the GROM, and absolutely brilliant. As I said, the seat is a little bit hard, not too bad. Get time to observe your surroundings rather than squint your eyes to make sure no one rides in front of you. But yeah, I just feel very comfortable and very safe on this little bike. Now I assume on the motorway is going to be different, but you know, having a smaller machine in a wide lane gives you multiple options to be on the close to the inside, and then on the outside, and then just riding in the middle. But absolutely brilliant. Now this is so relaxed. Beautiful morning out on the GROM, enjoying a fun ride. As you can hear my voice, I'm super fun. I hope the sound is okay on the mic. I've been having troubles with my mic system. That guy is there in his gown, beautiful. Let's see how this guy waves. No, he's got a learner plate on. Go wave. But also even the top end, what I call top end, the Harley Davidson riders, they very rarely wave. They only wave at their friends, never at other bikers. Any of the other bikes I've had, you know, like the BMWs, the Triumphs, the Kawasaki's, they never wave. But the other day I was out in the guy on holidays and waved, and I'm like, yeah man, I'm on a big bike. Step away from the big bike. Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. The gear levers, look at this. It's like it's so nice to look at that. Whoops! Small little change. So yeah, you know, just getting the clutch is easy, the brakes is easy, and I still need to adjust them a little bit forward, a little bit down, and even the gear lever, it's at such a easy position that it's just really easy to operate. Got my beautiful Keis heater jacket on. This thing, man, is probably the best thing I've bought in a long time. You know, when you buy kit, motorbike kit, and some of the kit works and some of it doesn't. This has just been absolutely a master bit of kit. You get two options. I think it's the Keis 5 whatever, and it can be operated with a battery or plugged straight into the bike. Now I have opted for the battery option because I don't want to really plug anything in the bike or attach wires or whatever, but I might do it with this bike just because I'm going to keep it. So I might rig that thing, the extension, into this bike. But it's absolutely brilliant, you know. It's gives me about 3 hours of battery life of heating on low, and it keeps me warm. It just keeps my core warm, and I've used it going to ice skating, and I've also used it on the bike. So this is now a fairly flat road, this still uphill, but as you guys can see, 60, so this is the uphill, and it easily gets to 60. Woohoo! The nice thing, or the one thing that is cool about this bike, is that it goes up to this this nice speed. Now the Saron went up to 45 miles per hour or 30 miles per hour when you when you've got the road version. If you got the off-road version, it goes up to 45 miles per hour. 45 miles per hour on any roads, the cars are just on your ass the whole time, and it is just not it's just not very you don't feel safe. So this is like a long uphill and I'm doing 60. So let's see how much it drops. Tap 61, and I'm sitting upright, no tucking, no special things. Look at that, man. And be able to do 60 miles per hour or 50 or 55 miles per hour, because I usually ride at about 50-55 miles per hour. So this is now the top of the hill. I'm sitting at 85, sorry, 58, tapped out, 59. Now I'm going to the flat, and now look at that, 61, 62, woo! No, 63, 64, woohoo! Tapped out, there we go. It even asked me to change. Let's put another gear in, guys. No, I'm just kidding. Gearing down as well, man, it's just absolutely brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So yeah, 60 miles an hour even on the uphill with an 80 kilogram rider, full in the wind, brilliant. But yeah, this is sort of what I want to, just getting back to the Keis heated jacket. This is absolutely brilliant, man. It's just such a nice bit of kit that anyone can use. The family can use. I've also had my wife use it when we go out in the winter times or whatever. It's so easy. Anyone can sling it on and go. Now the new versions that is coming out now is for 20 and now and for 2024 it's got way more stretch in, so it's even better. It sits more snug to your body, so it gives you even better heat. This one has got two-way stretch, where the new one's got four-way stretch. But yeah, super happy. I've had it now for about 3 years, and it's just been absolutely perfect. So check it out, Keis, Keis. They also do ski heated gear and so forth. So there's a car now behind me. I'm doing 54 in a 50 zone, and he's sitting comfortably behind me, not irritated that I'm doing 30 miles an hour. And this is what was with the Saron, you know, that 40-45 miles an hour is just for me, it's just too slow. Weave in, indicate, weave out, woohoo! Super nice. Something to get used to, because the bike is very light. If you ride it like a regular bike, you might fall off. Just kidding. If you lean it, you sort of flick it to the one side and flick it to the other side. But yeah, the suspension has been fairly good. You know, it's not got a very long suspension travel, but it's been good. Doing 50 miles an hour very comfortably. Bike is just purring along. And yeah, the key thing for me is I'm in no one's way. That's sort of the thing. When you ride the smaller bikes, it's usually you feel like you're in someone's way all the time, and so forth. But with this, I do not. And that is what is so cool. Well guys, I am now pretty much done. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a further cruising through the back roads and enjoying my GROM, putting extra miles on it, just have fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if there is any questions about the bike, please drop it in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you know, it's free. You know, you don't have to watch it every time. But if you are keen for further videos on this, please think about subscribing. It will be much appreciated. It sort of really grows the channel. And if you did like the video, give it a thumbs up. That also helps with the algorithm, they say. But yeah, 40 miles an hour. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you've got an excellent time riding your GROM. Or if you haven't bought a GROM, I hope it answered a few of your questions. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Cheers guys, bye.